time to leave. It's 5:05 a.m. I'm going downstairs to see if I can get a cab because I tried to schedule one on this little like app thing that they gave me, and nobody's responding. And they have like auto response on WhatsApp, so whatever that's about. My grandma and her friend slow, so let's see how this goes. Our train leaves at 5:55. We are a 9-minute walk away, and they don't want to walk, so they might have to walk though, honestly. So fingers crossed I can find a cab. They got a Burger King. Funny. This is Milan. This is the neighborhood we're staying in, Gustavo Fara, because it's close to Milan Central. All right, feeling powerful because I just walked by this Hilton. Can you see it? And I found a cab outside. So I told him 10 minutes. I did my best with my fake Spanish Italian, and let's see if he actually shows up in 10 minutes. If not, we just pull it back over here because at least he's outside. You feel me? Oh, let's give you old ladies. I also just saw some Milanese homeless people, and we got a big bag of food. And you know my grandma is goddamn Mother Teresa, Mother Thelma. So instead of throwing it away, I'm gonna give it to those people real quick. Cause why not? We're not taking it on the plane. She already made us bring it all the way from fucking Rapallo to Milan. Like, all right, let's go back inside the building. It's right next to this little bistro thing. And you come to this door. And I need to look at the code. All right. Heavy ass door. We gotta go upstairs. Here you have to press the number of the floor, not like up or down and go up. It's pretty crazy. We're on the 4th floor. I was gonna take my scarf off to record, but it's like, for what? I told you guys the situation. This is a rush. I did not even get to film this Milan Airbnb and all that because it was such a situation. Traveling with 2 older people, it ain't no hell. Let me tell you that. Hopefully they're ready right now because then you come down this hallway. They had the key in this little lockbox and they gave us a code. See? And we got the keys out. And we're inside Milan Retreats. All right. I found a cab. Oh, good. I told him 10 minutes. Okay. So this is the first room. It was cute. Sorry I didn't show y'all like before we slept in it, but it was cool. I got the job done. This living room. A little mirror. A little that. Kitchen. This baby ass fridge. This balcony with no view. Was what it was. All right. We got a TV. And then in here, me and my grandma had these bunk beds. And then this, I should have known that this thing had shutters. But I did not, so this light was just in the window. But I feel like it helped me not get into my deep sleep, you know? Bags packed, time to go. All right, I got all these bags. As I told you, my grandma and her grocery crusade. Let's see. What if all those people out here don't even want food from people? You know, what if they think that's real? We're gonna find out. Of course, my grandma forgets her cane upstairs. Like, this is what I'm talking about. It's too hard traveling with elderly people. It's too many factors, too many variables. Now, we have 10 minutes to get inside the train station and get to the train. These people walk. I'm sweating already. Like, I need to calm down. So if we miss the train, oh well, it's not my fault. pain secured. Oh God. Hopefully they're already down there getting into the taxi. I doubt it though, honestly. I'm sweaty, I'm thirsty, I'm sleepy, and I have a lot of responsibility. All things I don't enjoy. Took the scarf off, scarf make me hot. We're in here. Doing our best. Here we are. Time to go home. Fingers, toes, weave, everything crossed. Here comes my grandma. Oh goodness. Let's hope everything goes well. Also, I hope they get another first class seat so they can be comfortable. Cause that's what I don't want to hear. You feel me? I am stuck in the airport now because my grandma wanted to bring her friend to Italy with us, and my mom got us tickets, but my grandma wanted her friend to come, so she gave her ticket, and she said, oh, I'll fly standby. It worked out fine when we were coming. On the way home, it did not work out. We're at the gate. There's all this drama, like an hour of drama. Essentially, there was drama even before we got to the gate. Like, do not come to a foreign country if you are handicapped, because they don't care. And if you're American, you're gonna have a certain standard of customer service that you're gonna expect, and that's not gonna be the case here. So you're gonna be frustrated, and that's basically what happened. We needed a wheelchair for both of them. They're very lackadaisical about it. Somebody finally shows up, but there's only one wheelchair. So I'm telling the girl, are we going to wait for one? Is there going to be another one? Blah, blah, blah. There is another one right behind her, but it goes to a different passenger. Why? I've got no idea because we were there first. But it goes to them. So I'm asking the girl, is there going to be another one? Are we going to wait? Is there one I can push? She puts in on her translator, Google Translate, let's all go. Let's all walk. So we walk. My grandma's friend is also older. She can't walk, but she doesn't use a cane like my grandma. So my grandma's in the wheelchair. We're walking. It takes forever to get over here, honestly. I walk around all the time. My feet were hurting, by the time we got here. So she's struggling to make it. Then, when we are 75% here, they're calling her on the walkie-talkie saying, oh, where is, my grandma's friend's last name? We're looking for her. No, you weren't. Because if we were waiting for y'all, we would have missed the flight. No, you weren't looking for her. We get to the gate. The lady's kind of start being rude too. Oh, we were waiting for you upstairs. When? What time? Because this lady told us to leave, and because there's a language barrier, it kind of makes it easier for people to act like they don't understand. So I'm whatever, we're here now. Why does it even matter? Why are you even bringing it up to me? She walked. Let her get on the plane. So there's no seats because the flight from Milan to New York was full. My grandma's saying, oh, I can stay. You don't even know how to use your cell phone. You would not have even made it to the airport without me. How are you going to stay? What kind of sense does that even make? You're in a wheelchair right now. Get on the plane. I will stay. I will figure it out. I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm so beyond angry because the situation was not necessary. It was 100% avoidable. It was 100% my grandma's fault, her call. She did this unnecessarily. And now she's on the plane with her friend. Hopefully they figure it out. like getting the bags and all that. Hopefully they figure it out because I'm here in a foreign country, stuck. They're saying all the flights are full today, tomorrow, and the next day. Then she said, oh, and tomorrow the airline is on strike. So I got a standby ticket now, and I had to pay €231, which I used my grandma's card for because this is her fault. It really is. Like, and I don't feel bad about it. I'm more annoyed than anything. I don't feel bad at all. This is your fault. So now I'm waiting to maybe get on a flight at 12:30. It's like 9. So I don't even know when I'm going to get home, man. They're going to get to LAX at 4:55, which is going to be perfect for me. Like, we could have caught the train and went to Riverside, could have been home by maybe 8, went to bed, ready for work tomorrow. Now I do not know what's happening. And I'm so angry. Like, my grandma was asking me all these questions at the gate. Like, well, how long are we going to have to wait? And I was just like, first of all, I don't know. You've been listening to everything these people were saying just like me. Why you still continue to ask me questions, I have no idea. But I do not want to be mean to her because I understand, like, that she had positive intentions, but positive intentions don't mean anything, as we can see, because I'm stuck in the airport. So I just had to walk away because I'm getting so upset. I've been upset since we got to this airport. I'm shaking. My leg is shaking. I'm crying. Like, I just had to walk away from her. I did not want her to see me, like, really cry. So I was upset. And really, I was crying because I want to go off. Like, I want to freak out. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I want to shit up. And I can't. And I can't be mean to my grandma. So I just had to walk away. I'm sure she feels bad. But it's like, I'd rather her just feel bad than me, like, yell at her. Because that's what would have happened. And now I'm stuck in this airport giving fucking Tom Hanks the terminal. This shit is so stupid. I am glad that I brought her because my grandma's also losing her vision. She gets, like, shots in her eyes every few weeks or something. So I'm glad that I brought her so she could see it. This was her little bucket list goal. She's old. She's 75. I brought her. I did it. Checked off. I'm not going anywhere else. I can't handle it. It's too much. It's too much responsibility. The wheelchair shit, that we can't walk around. We got to take a taxi to walk a block. Them asking me a million questions, not knowing how to use technology, not knowing really how to navigate things. It is just a lot of pressure. And some people can handle it. Some people like it. Some people like being responsible. I don't. I don't like being responsible for other people. I don't like being depended on. I just don't like it. And I don't have kids, so I'm not used to being, like, super self-sacrificing in that way. Maybe I'll never have kids because of that fact. But yeah, I don't like it at all. And now I'm stuck here. I honestly want to cry right now, but it's like, it's not going to help anything. But my goodness, the anger that I feel deep inside of my body. And then I'm going to go home. Then my grandma's going to be all worried and, like, be asking questions, and I just don't want to talk. I don't want to be bothered. Just go home. Please. And just give me. Because no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to miss work tomorrow. I'm going to work tomorrow. But I am super angry. And I feel like people don't take me serious because when I'm angry, I don't try to show how I feel. Like, I go out of my way not to show how I feel. But this shit sucks. Like, I cannot believe it. And I could, like, go get some food or something, but I don't even want to eat because I'm just so mad. My God. Travel vlog. This is like the first unhappy travel vlog. Man, I guess we got to show all sides. Hopefully I get on this flight, man. I'm over it. I'm over this entire trip. I was over it like 2 days ago, honestly. I'm ready to go home. We'll see if I get on the flight. Thank God I got a fucking flight 11, so we'll see what happens. I am so happy to be back in America. Like, I could barely contain it. You saw I had to flip off that plane. That was my FU to everybody at the Milan airport and to their strike, because I believe in workers' rights and all of that, but y'all really weren't doing shit. You lost my bag coming and going to your country. So strike, I feel like you're already on it. Let's be serious. Thank God that we are back in the capitalist country that is America, where people do things appropriately and have a certain standard of customer service because there's money involved. I love this country. All right, I may have my problems with it as a black person. When it comes down to getting things done, organization, travel, buying things, America is just better. She's that girl. Will always be that girl. Of course, I breezed through customs in like 3 minutes flat because I had no bags and nothing to declare as usual. Well, I usually have a bag, but this time I didn't have one because of the fucking losers at the Milan airport. I'm sorry. I hate to name call, but y'all lost my bag coming and going. I will never forgive or forget that. And then I saw SZA with her Marc Jacobs campaign. Super duper cute. Go SZA. And then, of course, being from Jersey and this is in JFK, gotta love that. I know she's proud and her family is proud. I'm so happy to be back in America. I can barely contain it. So much has happened, but I'm finally getting to go home. And I got the 5-something flight from New York, so I'm gonna get home at 7:39. So possibly, if my brother is a pal and picks me up, I can still make it to work. We're gonna see. Oh God. See, being a good Samaritan ruined my day, but now I feel like I'm getting my positive karma back. We'll see. We made it. Thank God. Delta, Milan, back in California.